Alright, hey everyone. There's going to be a lot to explain in this game, but we've got some quiet time at the start, so we're just going to hop right into it. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh. Sure, currency's S. So, story of this game. This is the president of the world. And he has decided that he does not want to be the president of the world. So the first person to win the S-Class Championship is going to become the president of the world. That's just how this world works, I promise you. This game is I like to describe it as a beautiful mix between, like, cars, like the movie Cars, Hot Wheels, because these are like toy cars, and Skyrim on the basis of scale and RPG elements, which I am not exaggerating about. So basically, the normal way you'd play through this game, I'm just going to be holding down X for like the next 2 minutes, by the way, but I've got plenty of time to explain stuff. So normally what you do is you go and you visit each town on the map, you go and do their C-Class races, you finish all the C-Class races, you get your C license, you move on to the B-Class races, you continue on through those, you get your A-Class license, you go to this like cloud sky island, the dude lets you into the White House and you race the president and become the president. We're not going to be doing so much of that. We have just a bit of a spoiler, but we've got a major sequence break in this where we can go into the president's house, into the White House, without getting the S-Class license. And we can do that from pretty much the beginning of the run. The only requirement, in which case then, is we need a car good enough to actually beat the race, because it's actually a little difficult. So what we're going to be doing now is we're currently using our car as a submarine. We are heading over to this kind of like the not deserted, but like one of those islands in the distance. Mainly because it has a fantastic quest on it, which is going to allow us to get a super powered item really early on using just a bit of a physics exploit. Yeah, we're heading over there. One of the main things I need to keep an eye on when I'm adventuring around is you'll see on the right-hand side on the speedometer, there's that little green bar. That is my fuel gauge. And I need to make sure that doesn't run out. Otherwise, my car will be driving incredibly slowly. So yeah, coming up to the island here, I can see on the minimap. I'm just going to zoom in the minimap just now. The first thing we're going to do is head to the factories. So there's a factory in each town. It's effectively like your fast travel point, your point you can change your car parts, you can save your data, all that fun stuff. So we're just going to be heading there right now, mainly because there is a good chance that I don't get this physics jump first try, so I can just use this to warp back, and then it saves me having to do like the whole way around the island again. Oh, and I overshot that by like miles. Alright, let's take this baby in reverse. Also, the car that you get is randomized every single run, so we actually got a really nice, cool-looking red one here. I don't think it does anything; it's just cosmetics. But like, you can get anywhere between like big like orange Jeeps almost, and like tiny blue cars, and a cool-looking one which kind of looked like a Subaru the other day. It was pretty nice. Anyway, so that's the factory. All we needed to do was go in there. That's going to get us access to the fast travel point. Yeah. We're going to be building up speed here. We want to be hitting around about 120 kilometers an hour because we are going to be going over a ramp. The turning in this game, it's very arcadey. It does not feel like a car. So I'm going to be hugging these corners as much as I can to get as much speed as we can. We don't necessarily need to hit that 120, but it will definitely help. Yes, okay, we made it. So you're not supposed to be able to get over here without upgrading your car at least pretty significantly at that point, but by making up just enough speed there. So this... Oh, I accidentally said no to him. Mashing's hard. So, basically, this guy's wife has run off, and he's like, dude, go find my wife. And luckily, she's not gone far. And there's not many other cars like her, so we're gonna go on a trip. I guess you could say a road trip. Maybe even a road trip adventure, who knows? Anyway, we'll get to that point. We're gonna come through this cave here. And hopefully we get on a really good cycle here. Oh, we're just missing her. She's going to be driving into the trees. Maybe I can just get her. No, not quite. Not going to try that. We're just going to wait for her. So she's going to do a whole lap around. If there's anything you'd like to read, now would probably be a good time. Also, we're waiting for her to come back around.
Alrighty. So, I just wanted to remind everybody of our upcoming bid wars and incentives. The Pokemon Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus run later today has a bunch of bid wars and incentives open. You can, first of all, decide which clan leader we should use for the run. You can decide the trainer name, and you can also donate towards the incentive of showing the Arceus fight. So that one, these are all open and ready to donate towards. And if you're feeling extra spicy today, you can also donate towards a bonus game tomorrow, which is gonna be a Time Splitters Future Perfect Cat Driving Challenge. So if you want to do that, it's also ready to be donated towards. Remember, we are raising money for Save the Children. Awesome organization doing lots of great work for all the children in need all around the world.
Cool, thank you so much for that. Coming back over to this jump here, hopefully make it this time as well. There we go, got a 2 for 2. So basically the whole plot that she ran away, so she came across a photo album of him and this other like girl car, and she's like running away because like, oh, he's cheating on me. Turns out it was just a picture of them when they were younger, and that's just what she looked like at the time, and she didn't recognize herself. It doesn't matter. We saved Curie. We got a stamp for doing that. There's 100 stamps in this game. We are not going to be getting anywhere close to most of them. But anyway, we're just going to warp back to Peach Town because we got given possibly one of the most broken items in the game from doing that. We got the jet turbine. It is as significant as it sounds and looks. Next, we are going to be taking a bit of a detour, because now all we need, we've got all the stuff we need to do, like the wrong warp entry thing for the present thing. So last thing we need to do is upgrade the car to actually be good enough. Now, car parts are expensive. Anyone who's tried to modify their car will understand that. And this game is no exception. So we need money, and we need it quick, and we're willing to make bad decisions, so we're heading to the casino. We are going to make a save, so the casino is like technically consistent. What I've done is I've made a save post-casino in case it goes badly. But shoutouts to Joester for lending me a memory card, so we can at least give it like 3 valid attempts whilst we're here. It's one of those things where it's like, there is a visual cue, but it's like different on every TV, and like, no. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, oh yeah, you can tell with the jet boosters, we're going a lot faster than we were before, but also uses a lot of fuel. Now, entering any building will cause our fuel to reset to max. So we're basically just going to boost down this road. We're going to enter a parts shop. We're not going to buy anything. We're just using it to refuel. And then from there, we're heading off to Vegas. Or Car Vegas. I think it's called like Sandopolis or something. Luckily, there's no damage in this game. That would have been catastrophic. A little low on fuel, but that's fine. Into the parts shop. Yeah, one cool thing with this game is you can not only name your character, but the currency as well, which is really cool. Of course, we just do single letter because speed, but this game has so many like little niceties. It's such a fun adventure. Would genuinely recommend. I didn't know this game exists until shout-outs to the Link boss, by the way, for buying this for me like 4 years ago. I had no idea this game existed, and he bought me it as thanks for him staying around at my place. So. Yeah, this is his fault, but it's genuinely a lot of fun if you are into weird PS2 games. We're just going to continue off down the desert here. Zoom out the mini-map to give us an idea of where we're going. And we should see it start to render in on the horizon. There we are. A bit to the right, but that's fine. There's the casino, is the big building right ahead of us, but we are going to be heading down to the factory just to get a save point and the fast travel point, just so we can give this a few goes. Save data. Yes. If we do fail this, we're going to get a completely different car because like I said, it's randomized each time, so I would know, I have no idea which kind of car it would have been. I don't remember what kind of car is on the safety save either, so we'll find out. Or we could just land this trick first try and just be absolute gamers. Go for it. Alright, here's the hard bit. And hopefully we get lucky and the roulette and everything lines up, because this should be consistent, but we'll give it a go. If we win this, we get 18k. Almost. We're one off. It's okay. But that's why we had a save point. I just did that ever so slightly late, but apparently the setup I was using was pretty much fine, so I'll just continue to use that timing. Pretend that that looks normal, please. Thank you. Come on, buddy. There we go. It's a good instruction is play it. But yeah, whilst I'm kind of getting this all set up back again, if you'd like to read anything, I think now would be a really good time.
Sure. Well, you might have heard it before, but we do have some very attractive prizes that you can win if you donate. A quick reminder, these donation amounts are not referring to a single donation, but are in fact cumulative. So if you donate that amount of money during the whole event, you get eligible to win one of these. For a minimum donation amount of $50, you can win a Nintendo Switch or a RetroTink 5X Pro, which is an amazing device to play retro consoles on modern monitors such as ViewSonic. And $75 total of a donation amount gets you eligible to win a Steam Deck with 64 gigabytes, and a total of $100 can have you win an actual PlayStation 5. So if that is not a reason to donate, I don't know what is. Remember, raising funds for Save the Children, so you have the chance to win something amazing and also do something awesome for charity. Isn't that a win-win deal for you?
All right, thank you so much. So we're a little further away there, but we'll give it... we've got plenty of time on the estimate, actually. So we'll give it probably like maybe 2 or 3 more tries, but... Hey... Continue. Yes. So naturally, this is where runs come to die. You get to the casino, and you just kind of hope. You don't normally save, or like you'll just fly over the bridge and head straight there. Of course, we're taking things a little safer today. But for the most part, you guys are going to be seeing basically everything we do in this run. Naturally, if you do want to see more, there's always 100 stamps. That was a fantastic loading zone, and no one can tell me otherwise. Alright. Come on, 3 black. Oh. Oh, almost. One off. I'll give this one more go and then we'll swap over to the safety save. Just 'cause you guys get the idea. But yeah, just to kind of give a sense of scale, achieving this, if you do this once and land it, you go from having 1,000 currency to 18,000 currency, which is a lot of money considering you normally get about 200 from winning a race. Oh, by the way, although this music is good, do look up Peach. It's like Peach FM on YouTube after this. It's all like copyrighted stuff, so I can't play during this, but it's genuinely a fantastic radio station. Let's go! Yeah, so we've just effectively just robbed the casino. You know, I love this car game. Two stamps in. Heck yeah. So we're gonna use the warp to get back to the island that we were at before. Mainly because there's a... This is like meant to be a super late game area. You're supposed to like get the water skis and everything to get over here, but we just kind of didn't. So we're gonna go buy some parts now that we've got far too much money and... Well, I know what I'm gonna do with it, but you know, you get the expression. Right, tires, racing, Mad V2, Phantom, Speed, Quick, Hard Pad. Okay, that's us just spent 17,500 on car parts. We're not going to attach them just yet, and I'm going to show you guys after we speak to this car. Totally important, trust me. We're going to show you a cool physics exploit where sometimes this game just doesn't work, and sometimes we can make the most of it. So, although physics are here for the most part, they don't exist whilst reversing. So we're just going to turn this round, get up here. Jet boosters help with this a lot. Okay, now we want to land on here. Turn around. And try and get onto this island. Car will correct itself. Perfect. Oh. Oh! Okay. Cool. That worked. Not the cleanest entry into the sky ever, but we'll take it. Off to Cloud Hill. Okay, so this is the final area in the game. If you fall off here, you go back to the ground, which is pretty funny. So, change parts. We are going to attach all the stuff we just bought. All happy with that. And on to the President. We're going to be super underestimated, but I think that's okay. So the car is now significantly easier to handle now that we have anything more than just the starting car in the game, which you're only supposed to have for like 10 minutes. But, well, I mean, we did pretty much only spend 10 minutes. So here's the White House. And here is, there's like the gate man. And we're going to be very mean to the gate man. You're going to be there. But I think we need to push him a little further. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I'm probably not going to get this first try, but... no, that's fine. Once you see what happens, you'll get the idea. Okay. And although it might not be what you're expecting. There we go. So this game works on kind of like an open world style thing where like you can come off one end of the world and it just kind of wraps you around to the other. Same applies to the sky area, and we can use this and the fact that the text box is still there to not have physics apply. So we're just waiting to wrap around, come to the back entrance into the White House, and just dismiss this so we can go into the loading zone. So I think this is Obama skip. I don't remember what someone called. Someone probably called it something really funny like 5 years ago. Cool, we're in the White House. Alright, and time for the race against the president. It's actually pretty tough, but he rubber bands a bit, so as long as I get ahead of him, it should be fine, but if he gets ahead of me, we're going to be struggling. But I'm going to be focused on this race, so if there's anything you'd like to read, now would be a good time.
Well, I do hope that I won't challenge your focus with that, but Lovebot169 has donated $10 saying, "It's good to be able to meet you again this year, and thank you for always opening my eyes to these odd games. Guess I'll scout for this one now." And this donation goes towards the bonus game incentive, currently sitting at a comfortable $115 out of 1,000. Still some time to donate for that, so if you want to see the bonus game, the Time Splitters Future Perfect Cat Driving Challenge, make sure to have that met. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Now, one thing just to reiterate something that I mentioned earlier in this run is that we do have a fuel meter, and this jet booster uses a lot of fuel, which is why we can't just always be holding it down. So we need to be very careful not to be using too much fuel on the first 2 laps. Getting below 3 minutes is pretty ideal, and our positioning is pretty good. The physics are pretty scary around some of these ledges, so being careful to avoid them when we can. That hairpin always stresses me out. You'd be good though. Coming into the last lap here with like a full half tank remaining. For reference, this compared to the rest of the game, this is a super long track, and it's referred to as Endurance Run, which I think is a really cool thing name. Right, coming in the last lap here. I'm going to be hitting that button for time. Once we cross the finish line, we will have done everything there is to become the president, apparently. I was hoping the car was going to start a slid there, but we should have a decent amount of space between me and him. Okay, and there we go. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. This has been fantastic getting to show this game off. Again, shout outs to Linkboss for introducing this to me, and the Road Trip Adventure community, and just basically like all the Finnish people that found this like years ago and found it funny, and I want to show it to more people as well. Also, we never opened the gates, so this cutscene doesn't play correctly. We're meant to be going and seeing all of our friends. No, that's okay though. Anyway, long bits of credits are going to play. We're not going to sit through those, but thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for having me. It's been so much fun. And stick around for the rest of the silly, weird games. We've got a ton of cool things coming up over the next, like, a couple of hours. So be sure to stick around. Be sure to keep donating. And I'll see you guys around. Later.
Thank you, thank you. It is absolutely correct. Stick around for more goofy games because the next one is going to be BCV, Battle Construction Vehicles by Yorkie. Don't miss that one.